Boom! What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the Odin Chronicles. We are up to episode number 19. All right, and this will be a pretty quick one today. Currently, I am on the computer science section as part of the Odin Project's curriculum. This section right here, I'll be honest, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. It's very, very difficult. It's very different. Some of these concepts and topics are very difficult to wrap your head around, especially like recursion and big O notation, time complexity, space complexity. You're introduced to some data structures and algorithms. It is a tough ass section, but I won't waste your time complaining about my hatred for this section. Um, Currently on the linked list project right now. That's the project after the recursion project. The recursion one was very, very difficult. As you know, I could not figure out the merge sort problem. Had a lot of difficulty with that project, but I am on the linked list project right now. And basically, what this is, you're using nodes, you're using a class, a JavaScript class, and you're going to create, within that class, you're going to create all these different functions or these methods, like append, prepend, which add nodes to the start of the list, the end of the list. You need to return a method that returns the size of the number of nodes in the list. You return the head, so you see the head and the tail. The head is where everything starts. That's the start of the list. And the tail is the last node in the list. And you also find the index and also remove elements from the list, so forth and so on. What a basic linked list looks like, it's kind of similar to an array, but it's a little different. If I kind of pull up this video here, and if you could see, let me bring this a little more forward there. Let me even see if I could do this here. So if you could see that down there, where he gives that little example, the head always points to the first element, the first node there, and then each node has a little pointer to it that points to the next node. So it has data in it in one cell there, and it also has a next, what do you want to call it, object or some kind of pointer that points to the next node in there. And then once you reach the very end of the linked list, it's going to be connected to null, meaning that you reach the end of it. That's the basis of a linked list. I don't know if I explained that 100% correctly, but that's the basics of it. So just what I did today. Honestly, I mean, with another thing, I did feel that the resources that Odin gave you to figure out linked lists, I didn't find their videos that great that really kind of introduce you to it. I'll just say I wasn't really a fan of the video. So I went with um, Traversy Media, Brad, he's a hell of a good guy. He makes great videos. I mean, just like Kyle, just like Web Dev Simplified, he makes videos on damn near every topic, and he does such a good job of explaining them and breaking them down in these little tutorials here, so you make sense of it and you know what to do. So his video, his linked list data structure was very, very helpful and allowed me to kind of piece some things together. So let me just get that out the way. And so I'll show you the code that I've been working on so far. We go down to the directions there if you want to see those again. But, again, with the linked lists, I'll full screen this shit, whatever. With the linked list, you're going to create a class, give it a name. It's going to have a constructor, which is going to be called. And then you have all these different methods in here, like isEmpty, and you can call these. The isEmpty method, the getSize, returns how many nodes are in that list. Returns the first node, the last node. I'm kind of working on this last one still, so that might not be totally accurate. But prepend, and then append comes next. Then print, where you get print all the values in the list, and that's pretty much it. It's using constructor functions. You're using those constructor functions to build upon something, to build data, and then you're calling all these methods down here. So I only got a couple methods in today. I got the prepend one, and I think get first. Yes, because as you can see, get first here. If I taught you anything in these videos, that the head always points to the first element in the list. So boom, that's get first right there. Return this dot head. Boom, and then get size. Return this dot size. And then we did the prepend one, which was down here. And we check if it's empty. If not, we set the node to the head. And that's pretty much it. That is pretty much it. All I got done today there. I will try my best to try and finish this tomorrow or as quickly as possible. I hope it should not take more than a couple more days figure this out. Because all this project really is, if I just scroll back to the directions again, you're using your class and you're just going to make all these different methods on top of it inside that class. Removing elements, converting the value to a string, finding certain indexes, and that's about it. That's linked lists right there. A lot more tough projects coming up, but that's a quick update for today. And boom, until next time, guys. The computer science section really sucks, but I'm going to grit it out and just try and get through this section as fast as I can with as long as I'm not skipping anything, as long as I'm still learning some things. So that's about it. I hate the computer science section, but I got to do it. So what are you going to do? All right, guys, until next time, quick update is done. Peace.